This is America in Space, a weekly news and information program on current events dealing with the space industry.
Welcome, and thanks for joining me today. I'm Dawn Meyer, Space Coast News Editor. As part of Black History Month in February, and in preparation for Women's History Month in March, I'm highlighting Dr. Sian Proctor, who became the first female commercial spaceship pilot on an all-civilian Inspiration-4 orbital spaceflight on September the 15th, 2021. Dr. Proctor is an American commercial astronaut, geology professor, geoscientist, explorer, artist, author, and science communication specialist. Proctor says she's been chasing space her entire life. Her father worked at the NASA tracking station on Guam during the Apollo missions. She refers to herself as a moon celebration baby, since she was born 8.5 months after Neil Armstrong took those famous first steps on the moon. Her motto is Space to Inspire, and she encourages people to use their unique one-of-a-kind strengths and passions to inspire others. She uses her Space to Inspire art to encourage conversations about creating a Jedi space, which stands for just, equitable, diverse, and inclusive space for all of humanity. Proctor was selected as an Explorers Club 50 people changing the world. She has a TEDx talk called Eat Like a Martian and published the Meals for Mars cookbook. She has a pilot's license and is scuba certified and loves geo-exploring. She has been a geoscience professor for over 20 years at South Mountain Community College in Phoenix, Arizona. She also has a bachelor's degree in environmental science, a master's in geology, and a PhD in curriculum and instruction science education. Proctor paved the way for women and African American community in 2021 as part of the Inspiration-4, the world's first all-civilian mission to orbit in space. Proctor also made history becoming the first black commercial astronaut and the first black woman to pilot a spacecraft. Here are her reflections on those firsts.
I am the mission pilot, and it's really special for me to hold that title because I'm going to be the first black female pilot of a spacecraft. There have been 3 black female astronauts that have made it to space, and knowing that I'm going to be the 4th means that I have this opportunity to not only accomplish my dream, but also inspire the next generation of women of color and girls of color and really get them to think about reaching for the stars and what that means. So I feel very fortunate to have that. Space to Inspire has always been my motto as a teacher. And when I was talking to my students, you know, the thing about it was when I would say Space to Inspire, they're thinking outer space, but really it's this space, your space. We all have this unique space that we carry with us everywhere we go. And getting to know what it is that makes us passionate and how to share our unique gifts with the world is so important. And knowing that as an educator, I get to go to space and now do that. I have memories of Challenger and being home with Crystal McAuliffe and what that means to me, her legacy as being the first teacher in space to me being now this educator going to space, and how do I bring everybody along with me. So I'm thrilled to say that my school, South Mountain Community College, part of the Maricopa Community College District, has supported me during this entire endeavor, and I'm bringing art and poetry with me to space. Not only my own original art and poetry, but I'm bringing student art and poetry, and then we have a whole community of artists that are doing a fundraiser for St. Jude. It's an NFT fundraiser, but it's digital art, one-of-a-piece kinds, with astronauts like Nicole Stott and Ron Guerin and myself, and also young artists like Nyla, who's 12, who has contributed a piece to raise money for St. Jude.
Sian shared her poem Earthlight from space during Inspiration-4.
I'm Dr. Sian Proctor, and last year I spent 3 days in space and got to experience Earthlight. I thought the moonlight was my guiding light until that day when my soul shimmered, eyes wide and dilated with realization. For there I was, being bathed in earth light. Tasered by the pulsating earth glow, my weeping ego quivers, spellbound in awe at the cosmic chaos perched against the death. A clear beacon of hope and longing, etched by complex molecules and spiraling DNA. Golden strands of energy cascading outward, encapsulating hopes and dreams, existence and affirmation. The baby's blanket ripped away. I howl at the sensation. Love struck in suspension. My mind struggles to comprehend. So much meta transcending time and space. Who will hear the cries of the generations? Afro-Gaia simmers under the weight of memories. I hold court among the stars, and I testify to the cosmos. All our hopes set adrift. Let us be set free in a sea of forgiveness for what we have not seen. If only we could all be baptized by earth light.
Sian Proctor is indeed an amazing woman. Thank you for joining me. Listen each Tuesday for This Week in Space with John Gomez. And join me every Friday for America in Space. From the Florida Space Coast, I'm Dawn Meyer, Space Coast News Editor for About Space Today.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to share our program with your family and friends and follow us on Facebook. Join us each week for news and information on America in Space.